Alright. Hello. Welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. We are doing the extended version for Aries. Extended meaning we're going to, from the short version, we're going to break down all of these cards and see, clarify them and see what's going on here in a lot more detail. Let me know if this resonates. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see future content, or if you just want to share your story to your comfort level, of course. But yeah, let's get this going because I'm already running behind. That short version was not as short as it normally is. So this is your side, this is your person's, and this can be past, present, future, whoever you're here, whoever's most on your mind. This is the energy between the two of you, and this is the future, as well as the overall energy, which we will get into later. But let's get going. Alright, so Aries. Let's look at Aries' current energy situation with the King of Swords. Tell me about Aries' current energy situation with the King of Swords. Okay, we have the Chariot showing up here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So basically all the signs are here. Alright, so some of you could be making a very serious decision on movement, progress, where you want to move something, how you want to move something, possibly moving, traveling. Could be something that you're considering, taking serious consideration into, possibly a vehicle, or moving something forward, how you want to move something forward. We just had Queen of Wands come out, so that's your card, Aries, Leo, Sag, but fire sign. Let's see, one more with the Chariot and the Knight, or the King of Swords. King of Swords, please. One more with the Chariot and the King of Swords for Aries' current energy situation. Tell me one more with the King of Swords and the Chariot for Aries' current energy situation, please. Oh, Chariot and the King of Swords. 1, 2, and 3. 6 of Cups. Okay. Could be considering something that has to do with the past. Or children. Maybe children are involved in some way. Let me break this down a little bit. What are we doing with the Chariot? What's the Chariot represent? Alright, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about how to move something, how to... it could be financial, it could be career-based, but it feels more like evaluating something based on long-term of it. Is this thing long-term? Is this a move that makes sense? Is this a move that is smart? The Knight, or the King of Swords, is very calculated. You know, they're very intelligent. They usually stick to the rational, smart, and they're more analytical and critical thinking than someone that goes with their feelings. So you're trying to go with the logic of a thing here. And I think you're taking your time with it, with that Nine of Pentacles, which is kind of not Aries usually at all. But you're taking something into serious consideration. Now, it could have to do with like where you want to live, or where you want to move, or where you want to invest your time, your energy, your resources. Where do you want to progress? Or how do you want to progress a thing? Tell me about that King of Swords for Aries' current energy situation. Tell me about that King of Swords. What are we contemplating here, or what's this King of Swords doing? What's this King of Swords doing? What's that energy behind that King of Swords? Tell me about that King of Swords. Okay. 7 and 10 of Swords. Okay. You could be trying to strategize a plan. Or you could be holding something back as far as like something that hurt you or someone that hurt you. You may be plotting and scheming a way. I don't think it's to make this person pay. I don't know if this is retribution here or not. Maybe just how to deal with the situation or with the person. Something caused you some pain here. It could be that you feel cheated, you feel like something was stolen from you, lied to, deceived, and you're trying to figure out the best way to deal with it. You are heavily contemplating or concentrating on how to go about dealing with this betrayal or heavy loss, defeat here. And you're slowly planning or strategizing a way. Tell me about the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups? Like I said, children could be involved. Something that there was a heavy toll here, and it could have had something to do with children, or something or someone from the past. Tell me about that Six of Cups. What does that Six of Cups talk about? Tell me about that Six of Cups for Aries' current energy situation. Tell me about that Six of Cups. Tell me about that Six of Cups, please, for Aries' current. 1, 2, 3, Emperor. Possibly gain your power back, or you could be dealing with the father of your child or children, or a parent. Maybe you are the child in the situation. So maybe somebody that you have a past or history with, or it could just be gaining back control after feeling like you were slighted. It feels like for some of you, you feel like you were robbed of a happy ending or a happy outcome. And now you're just trying to figure out a way to gain control, regain control here. This is your card with the Emperor, that's Aries. But some of you may have a child or children involved, and you're wanting to resolve this because of them. Because there's more than one person at stake here. There's more than one person you have to consider. And you're trying to be as fair as you possibly can, so you have to be careful or cautious on what decision you make. Alright, tell me about your feelings, or tell me about Aries' feelings for this person. Too many. One at a time, please. Tell me about Aries' feelings for this. Okay, there we go. Hangman. Yeah, you're holding something back here. or you've halted, you've put a stop, or you've put an end, or you've put something's forced you to look at something from a different perspective, or you are, yeah, you're holding something back. Possibly you feel like putting a stop to your feelings. Tell me one more with the Hangman. That's Pisces energy. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about one more with the Hangman and the Knight of Swords. One more with the Hangman. Okay. Queen of Cups. Okay, you do have feelings for this person. But it looks like you are purposefully restraining yourself or restraining your feelings for this person. It could be that you have stopped communicating. It could be that there was a fight or an argument and you've pressed pause. That Hangman, is a contemplative. Nothing is moving. There's stagnancy. Things are in stasis. Things are in limbo. Tell me about that Knight of Swords in the reverse. What is that Knight of Swords in the reverse about? There are feelings here with the Queen of Cups. Tell me about that Knight of Swords in the reverse for Aries feelings for this person, please. Okay. Knight of Wands. Yeah, there could be anger or at least a lot of passion. You could be very passionately communicating something here, but it's not coming across in the way you want it to, or it's not coming across in the way that you anticipated them to receive it. Why the Hangman? Why the Hangman here for their feelings? Why is the Hangman here? Why are they holding off? Or why are they looking at things? Okay, something changed. Something ended or something changed. There was a big shift. There could be anger here, or there could be disappointment. There could be an accusation or a confrontation here, and it's caused you to pull back your feelings. Possibly even stop communicating. Maybe you did passionately express something here. Or you're biding your time until you do. Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Tell me about this, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio too. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. I need to move it. Okay. King of Swords, yeah. This is the thing that you're contemplating. I think you're starting to second guess yourself here, or your feelings. You've put something on hold. You've put your feelings on hold, you've put them on hold, you've put the direction or the movement of this on hold. And it's based on this Knight of Swords in the reverse. It could be that you feel deceived by this person, or there was some kind of ending. But let's move on. You do have feelings, but you're actively like getting in front of them and directing or redirecting. Tell me about how they think. How does Aries think and feel about the situation between them at this time? Seven of Pentacles and Temperance. Yeah, it's like you're forcing yourself to take a deeper look, or take your time. Maybe you did rush in with this person, and now you're You're realizing that you need time to really investigate if this, or evaluate this, if it's worth. Tell me one more with the Seven of Pentacles and Temperance for how they think and feel about what's going on. How does Aries think and feel about the current situation between them? Okay, Aries. God. Did have the Three of Swords come out. So maybe they did something that hurt you, or for some reason you were hurt. Tell me one more with the Seven of Pentacles and Temperance, please. How they think and feel about the current situation. Energy between them, Aries and this person, please. How do they think and feel about it? How does Aries think and feel about what's going on between them? 1, 2, 3, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, maybe you want to start over. Not like reconcile. Maybe you want to start fresh. Maybe there was something that happened here. Maybe you got like it's almost like we got off on the wrong foot thing, but that's not even the right. It could be that you're looking at something new as well. But I'm getting this energy of like starting fresh, starting over. Like you're open to the possibility of starting from scratch with this person. Or you may be just looking at something that is brand new. Like I've given this time to think about it, and I've decided, I've come to the conclusion that I need to start fresh elsewhere. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. You could just see potential here, but you're giving yourself time to really inspect if it's worth it. Is the potential of this going to pay out in the end? Some of you may have already invested enough time, years, to this person that does the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. You could have a long history with this person. What does this Ace of Pentacles represent? What new? What does this represent? Current energy situation, how they think or feel. 1, 2, 3, Empress, Taurus, Libra. I think whatever this is, it's whatever's best for you. So whether you're thinking about starting fresh with this person, if that's what you think is best, or if it's a new thing, your focus is on whatever's best for you. Your growth, your expansion, your abundance. You may even be considering, is this person worth, like that. You may want to have a child, or start a family, or start a business, and you're considering, taking into consideration, is this person worth starting this new beginning with? It's something that you are contemplating on. Is this person something that is long-term? Alright, so let's do their side now. I need to go way faster. So tell me about this person's current energy situation. That's Sagittarius energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about this person's current energy situation with that Queen of Pentacles, please. World in reverse. So something isn't finished here. They have unfinished business. Could be career related, could be with you, it could be with somebody that they're dealing with. Tell me one more with the World in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles for this person's current energy situation. They haven't closed something out, and that's what they're trying to do with that Queen of Pentacles. They're trying to attend to it. They're trying to manage it. Tell me about the World and the Queen of Pentacles for this person's current energy situation, please. 1, 2, 3, 5 of Wands. Yeah. There could be conflict, drama going on for them. And they're trying to manage whatever that is. They've got unfinished, they've got something going on that it needs to be wrapped up. And that's where their focus is. Whether that's with you, whether that's in their job, whether that's with possibly an ex or something family related, life, in their life, there's something that is unfinished. Tell me about that World in reverse. What is the World in the reverse for this? 3 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something going on for them. They've either had like a second chance at something. It could have to do with the third party situation. Doesn't necessarily mean like they're dealing with 3 people. It could be there's a lot going on, and it's a chance to revitalize something or to begin again, begin fresh for them. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles. What is that Queen of Pentacles for this person? What is that Queen? Okay. Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, they're taking action. They're highly involved in whatever this is. Highly involved and probably highly motivated to wrap something up here. 5 of Wands. What's the 5 of Wands for this person? Okay, it could definitely be legal related. Court. Something to do with court or balancing up with something or someone. Resolving an issue so that it's fair, just, right. It could definitely be court related or legal matters, excuse me. And they have to be involved. They have to be an active party. It's not resolved here with the World in the reverse, and it's something significant for them. All right, tell me about this person's feelings for Aries at this time with the Moon in the reverse. What is this person's feelings for Aries at this time, please? What is this person's feelings for Aries at this time? Tell me about this person's feelings for Aries with the Moon in the reverse. No. God dang it. I'm really tired of this thing spitting out 10 billion cards. Just one card, please. One card for this person's feelings. 1. There we go. Okay, so they do have love. They could have something hidden here from you. They're not sharing. Or they could be trying to stifle their feelings. But I think it's very hard, and it's something that it's a challenge for them to ignore. One more with the Ace of Cups and the Moon. They do have love here with that Ace of Cups. They do have feelings. Tell me about that Ace of Cups. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. Specifically Leo, does not have to be. It could be you. It feels like they're trying to control. But they do have a lot of passion and love here. I want to see what that moon in the reverse is about. Why is the moon in the reverse here for their feelings? They would have to let something go, and it might even be the idea of letting you in, sharing something about themselves, whether that's their feelings, their vulnerability, their fears, their doubts. I think they're probably used to, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles being here, I think they're used to being independent, used to taking care of things on their own, used to relying on themselves. I think that moon in the reverse is kind of like waking up a part of themselves that they've been trying to hide, or they've been trying to deny, and that is that, you know, they like being single, or they like the lifestyle of only having, you know, being independent, especially financially, but they do have feelings. But I do think that it's something that they're trying not to expose or take too seriously in acknowledging. It's like they want to keep it under wraps. Tell me about that King of Wands for this person's feelings. That's like attraction, chemistry. They like the chase, or they like the hunt. Maybe they like being chased or hunted. But with the King of, I think that's more so they like the excitement. Tell me about that King of Wands, please. And the Five of Swords come out. Yeah, it's an internal conflict here. They go back and forth. I think they're more comfortable in this energy than they are in this energy. They're more comfortable expressing their passion and their lust and their desire than they are their feelings and emotions. Alright, so how do they think and feel about what's currently going on between them, please? How does this person think and feel about what's going on between Aries and themselves? How do they feel about what's going on between them? Current energy situation, how do they feel about that? What's going on? Okay. Two of Cups. One more with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like they know it would be equal. They know that it would be fair, or that they could make it that way. Whatever they gave would be reciprocated. Page of Wands. They know they have passion and love for you. And they know that whatever they gave, they would get back in full or in spades. It's just a question of, can they deal with that moon energy that is in the reverse? Usually that is something coming from the subconscious to the conscious. Something that you've been trying to hide from or ignore, bubbling up to the surface. But with that Six of Pentacles, that's sometimes giving energy into more than one thing or more than one person. And I feel like they're pretty well either distracted or involved in something. That's pretty significant. Like, it has an impact. It has either a major impact or it's a significant influence. But it does feel like they want to give to the situation, they want to invest there. They do want equality, they do want reciprocity, and they're willing to take an action towards that. What am I doing? Alright, we're going to keep all those cards and move on. Oh, what am I doing? Those are the normal cards. You take these. Okay, and those. Let me just go up like this. This, and that. Alright. So, let's look at what's going on between the two of you. Oop. Slippery. Okay. So, current energy situation is that Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the current energy situation, mutual current energy situation. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. One with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Three of Swords. Why? Why? Why is that Three of Swords here for what's going on between these two? Why is the Three of Swords here for what's going on between them? That's pain, heartbreak, loss, disappointment. Tell me about that Three of Swords. Why is that here? Why is that here for what's going on between Aries and this person, please? Why is there heartbreak, pain, sorrow, loss, grief? Why is that Three of Swords here? Okay, Five of Cups. Something that was done, said, felt in the past. Something from the past, whether that's the past with this person or possibly something or someone else. It's being expressed here between you as the situation, or it's influencing it in some way. Alright, stop it. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. Okay. Five of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Seriously. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there could have been a decision, an action, or a communication that created conflict between the two of you. And it caused pain. It caused somebody pain. I don't know if this already happened, is happening, if this happened in the past or is happening now, or the repercussions are playing out now. But it feels like somebody said something and possibly did something that caused conflict. The communication or the truth that came in had something to do with an Ace of Pentacles. So somebody could have had a new beginning or a new start. I mean, this could play out in several different ways. Like somebody wanted to take something serious while the other person just wasn't ready to be at that level. Like somebody wanted to, you know, make it official. Have a title to the relationship, and it caused disappointment because the other person wanted to keep it casual. It could be that somebody felt like they were not chosen. Not to say that someone else chose someone else, but that they chose the job opportunity over them, or they chose, you know, a direction that they couldn't be included on. Somebody may have felt excluded here. Possibly it triggered some rejection or some pain from the past. I'm not real sure what this is. Whatever it is, there's pain involved for one or both of you. You're both hurt by an action, a communication, a truth, or a choice. Okay? So that's going to vary from person to person what that is, but it does look like it involved a fight, an argument, a conflict, or just confronted with a painful truth, confronted with something that hurt, that caused someone regret, remorse, shame, guilt, or loss. Okay? So let's move on to what are the strengths of the connection? What is the strength of the connection between Aries and this person? What is the strength of the connection between Aries and this person? One more with the Three of Cups and the Tower. One more with the Three of Cups and the Tower, please. One more with the Three of Cups and the Tower for the strength of the connection. What is the strength, biggest strength of the connection between Aries and this person? We had the Chariot try to come out in the reverse, but it didn't really fly. The way it flew out didn't feel right. The Cancer energy, Scorpio, Aries. Tell me about one more. It feels like stopping something in its tracks. Tell me one more with the Three of Cups and the Tower. Three of Cups and the Tower, please, for the strengths of the connection between Aries. Okay. Confronting something. Tell me about that Tower. What do you mean by that? Okay, new beginning. So you could reconcile something here. Something that was destroyed, disrupted. There would be a chance for a new beginning. Now that doesn't necessarily mean like a reconciliation between the two of you, but you could reconcile something that had previously been destroyed or been thought to have been destroyed. Tell me about that Three of Cups. This is like acknowledging something, being confronted, and having to deal with it. Like this connection would force you to, or force the both of you, force one of you to reconcile something from the past. It would force you to acknowledge it or to resolve it, to come to an understanding or a truth about something that happened in the past. It could be a reconciliation between the two of you, but it could literally just mean that it gave you a means to start something fresh that you thought could not be rebuilt. That Fool with the Tower, this is like something breaks the foundation down, and then with the Fool, it's having the hope, the optimism, the faith that you can rebuild. Tell me about that Three of Cups, please. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna have to switch over. 1 second, don't go anywhere. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the longer readings. Who was it? Leo. Leo had a shorter than normal. Looks like I'm making up for that time here. Tell me about that Three of Cups for the strength. 1, 2. Okay. Justice, Libra energy, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And look what also came out, the Three of Cups for this deck. It could mend something. It could be like maybe broken family ties or broken friendships, or possibly you could rebuild if you two have dealt with each other in the past. Then this could say that you can rebuild it into something that would be stronger, because it would force you to fix whatever this was, because this card before had been here and now it's here. It's like coming clean, going through. It's kind of like Shawshank Redemption, if you've seen that movie, where he goes through the sewer and comes out clean on the other side. That's the energy of this. And maybe you two don't, this is a new connection, but it would restore something that had previously been broken for one of you or for both of you. It has the power to do that. You have the power to do that as a couple. So let's look at the challenges, obstacles and challenges of the connection. What are some of the what is the biggest challenge or obstacle that you will face in a connection between the two of you, between Aries and this person? What is the biggest challenge or obstacle as within a connection? Okay, Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, this could talk about things never progressing past the potential, past the excitement, the exciting part, the thrill, possibly the sexual chemistry. Or it could even talk about maybe a lack of passion, a lack of the chemistry. But being that these are not coming out in the reverse, I think this is possibly, it only goes so far. Tell me one more with the Knight of Wands. Knight and Ace of Wands for the biggest challenge or obstacle between Aries and this person. What is the biggest challenge or obstacle between Aries and this person? Yeah. We had the Eight of Wands. So all wands across the board. Passion. Maybe too much passion or a lack of direction with the passion. And you also had Hermit come out. That's Virgo energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Specifically Sag, does not have to be. But it's like a misdirected flow here. Getting this thing off the ground. Getting this out of the initial stage into something that can progress, that can move forward, is the challenge here. Sitting on it too long, waiting too long. Waiting to address it, waiting to talk about it, waiting. But getting this thing off the ground is the biggest challenge or obstacle. It could possibly be distance. It's like where you are now is the same thing that's showing up as the challenge. Is that all aces are potential, but they cannot grow past potential unless you take action, unless you take initiative, unless you grab the wand or the baton and actually run with it. So the biggest challenge or obstacle seems to be getting past just the potential. Alright, so let's move on to the future direction of this connection. What is the future direction of this connection between Aries and this person with the Page of Cups? That's Cancer, Pisces energy there. Pisces for me, but does not have to be. Tell me about the future direction of this connection between Aries and this person, please, with the Page of Cups. Tell me more about that Page of Cups for the future direction of this connection. Alright. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this does look like it's going somewhere. Or we're allowing it to see where it could go. We're giving it a little bit of wiggle room here. We're exploring it still. We're getting curious. We're opening up to the possibility here with the Three of Pentacles and the... It's too many. Too many. One more with the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups for the future direction of this connection, please. One more with that Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Two again. This Justice came out again. Slow proceedings though. Very slow proceeding. Or maybe overly cautious proceeding. Tell me one more with that Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Could be that whatever this person's trying to wrap up is taking a long time as well. One more with that Three of Pentacles and Page of Cups. One, nope, there it is. Nope, two again. Yeah, there's some movement here, but I feel like it's like a watched pot doesn't boil kind of thing. It's like maybe micromanaging or like not criticizing it, but just over manipulation of how it progresses. One card please, one card for the future direction of this. The Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups between Aries and this person. One, two, three. Oh, back. Turn that one around. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like, gosh, it's almost meticulous. This kind of energy is like, okay, we're gonna give this thing a shot, but then it's focused too much on the fine details that make it into a burden. Or being overcritical or pessimistic, cynical. I don't know if that's what it is. It's close, but not quite right for me. It just feels like something having liftoff and then we're like watching it so hard that it becomes less fun, less about the experience and more about avoiding all the pitfalls. It's like somebody, the fun is sucked out of it because somebody's so afraid, or maybe the both of you are so afraid that it's got to be done a certain way or go at a certain pace, and we're so careful. Tell me about that Page of Cups. Tell me about that Page of Cups. Okay, Two of Wands. Yeah, this is making a choice to open up. But again, with that page, you can't always take the pages seriously because they're inexperienced, they're naive, they're a little bit gullible, they're whimsical. I get a whimsical energy from these two cards together. Maybe one person is all about it and the other person's too overly focused on tell me, why is that Ten of Wands here? Okay. Knight of Swords. Yeah, maybe somebody feels rushed, or maybe somebody is rushing and it causes issues down the line. They acted too hastily. They moved too fast. They moved it too fast. Alright, tell me, what action is this person most likely to take towards Aries? Or what action can Aries expect this person to make towards them with that Four of Swords? It does have movement here. I just see a danger of it becoming heavy. Tell me, what action is this person most likely to take? What action will this person take or make towards Aries in the future with the Four of Swords? Four of Wands, Four of Swords. Could be 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. We'll say weeks. Days or weeks, but I'm feeling weeks. Closer to 4 weeks from now. One more with the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords for what action this person will most likely take. One more with the Four of Wands and Four of Swords. One. Two. Three. Okay, so the Hermit came out in the reverse, and then I clarified with the Magician. That's Gemini energy, also Virgo. Virgo, Gemini energy with the Hermit. Gemini with the Magician. I really feel like this is them overcomplicating things. Over manipulating things. Not in a bad way, not like they're being manipulative, but they're trying to micromanage it too much. But also with that Four of Swords and the Hermit in the reverse, this is like taking too much time. As soon as that connection is made, it's like they pull back out of fear, out of a desire to make only the right moves ever, always. Maybe they're the ones that are overcomplicating it here with that Ten of Wands. They're making it a burden instead of a blessing. Or they're feeling like it's more of a burden than a blessing. They could take a cooling off period here. They could possibly even ghost or withdraw. Withdraw mentally or withdraw communication. It feels like they get uncomfortable, or they get scared, or they get too in their head. Tell me about the probable outcome here between Aries and this person with the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the probable outcome here. What is the probable outcome of this connection between Aries and this person with the King of Pentacles? Tell me more, please. That King of Pentacles for the probable outcome here. One. Okay. Two of Wands. Okay, choice. One more with the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles for probable outcome. Tell me about the probable outcome here with the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles between Aries and this person. One, two, three. Okay, we got two cards here. Three of Cups. And tell me about that King of Pentacles. What is the choice? What is the choice with the two? Damn good. I feel like they're going for it here. I think they finally do come to a conclusion, and it's just to reconcile or reconnect with you. You know, after they pull back, I do feel like you come back together again. It's going to be, there will be a period of time that you have to wait for this. It's not going to be immediate. But it's almost like they're talking sense into themselves. It could be you, but I feel like it's them, because I feel like they're the ones that are pulling back here. But then you did have some energy where you were pulling back as well. So maybe it's the both of you, kind of like talking yourselves down and deciding to, with that Four of Cups in reverse, I kind of feel like that's an energy of, you know, I've got to let some things go. If I really want to commit, I've got to commit fully and stop looking for reasons not to. That's the energy I'm getting from this. That Ten of Cups talks about, you know, emotional fulfillment, happiness. I do feel like it's going to be a period of time before this happens. You will have to wait. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn there with that King of Pentacles. So I feel like that's a really good outcome. Where it goes, you know, the challenge is getting this off the ground. But it feels like here is like we finally make a choice. And stop being stubborn, stop being, you know, overly focused on the negatives or the potential for unhappiness or the potential for what could happen, what could fail. Finally getting out of your head and heart about it and just going for it. That's kind of what that feels like. So I'm gonna do this. Look at the overall energy. Virgo there with Hermit. Tell me about the overall energy here with the Hermit, between the overall energy of the connection. Okay. Take this one. Justice, the Hermit. I think things need time to even out, especially on their end, because they had Justice come out for them on their side. Something needs to be balanced here, needs to be resolved, needs to be equaled out. And it's going to take some time. It could even be until, you know, later in the year, or possibly early next year. Well, I say that because the Hermit does represent winter. Tell me one more Justice and the Hermit. One more Justice and the Hermit for the overall energy of this connection between Aries and this person. One more, please. Justice and the Hermit. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. 3. So we have the 2 of Pentacles, yeah. And you need to weigh your decisions carefully. It kind of depends on how you weigh your decisions, or how this person, or how you both. It's very dependent on how you weigh your options. It almost feels like advice with the Hermit. You need to take your time with it, or you need to give them time, or it just needs time in general. The Hermit is about, you know, seeking internal wisdom, going the course that may be harder, but it is about coming to a wise conclusion. What would be the most fair thing with Justice there? It's something that you need to weigh heavily. You need time to weigh it. It needs balance. And it comes down to how you do that. How do you balance? How do you prioritize? How do you equalize? Alright. So this connection, it doesn't come with, it's not a smooth sailing, I will say that. I think there's some things on both of your ends individually that you need to work on in order to make this work, because your challenge here is getting this off the ground, and it all depends on how each of you, I think, chooses to do that. That 2 of Pentacles is about balancing, things being out of balance, and the need to prioritize, or to release, or to focus on one, to nurture, and to let go of others that are less important, that drain. But overall, it does look like it's going somewhere. But I think it does need time. It does need careful consideration here on how you proceed. Alright, Aries, that's your reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated or how it resonated for you. Feel free to leave a like, share, and or subscribe if you enjoyed this and you want to see future content. I appreciate each and every one of you that has stuck around, if you came from the first reading and you're joining me here again, or if you've only been here for a little bit. Every little bit of support helps, so I really appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys next time. You guys have a great weekend, and yeah.